I'm about to get completely destroyed. Jeremiah, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for surprising this show and probably ruining my record at Bible Trivia.
I can't wait. Thank you for having me.
How you doing? Good to see. So, first of all, everyone knows who Jeremiah is. You've seen his excellent interview. I say this with no flattery. One of the very best Michael Anns we have ever done, seen by zillions of people on the Shroud of Turin. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it now. It's on Daily Wire Plus. It's on YouTube and everywhere else. How have you been, sir?
I've been phenomenal. Michael, I'm just trying to follow in your footsteps. You're a scholar and you're a gentleman, brother. So I'm just doing my best out here. I will tell you this. We're on a tour with the Shroud all around the world. Every place I go, people walk up to me that watch Michael Knowles. And many of them now are following Jesus as a result of our interview on the Shroud of Turin. So how can we define success better than that?
That is awesome. I love it. That's very. Now you're also you're setting me up with all these nice high expectations just to knock me down when you crushed me at Bible Trivia. Okay, it is Theology Thursday. Oh, this is going to be so awful. So awful. So it's Bible Trivia Miscellaneous. First question. The command, fear not, among other synonymous phrases such as do not be afraid, are widely known as the most repeated command in the Bible. How many times is it repeated closest without going over? And I'll be first, right? Because when it's a lady, we say ladies first, but if it's a guy, I go first. Okay. Closest without going over. So this is angels talking about. This is our Lord. This is gosh, in the whole Bible, all 73 books. Let's see. God, I don't know. 151. Jeremiah? No.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Oh, no.
I'm going to go with the exact 365 times.
Please tell. If it's 364, I win. It's 365. This is gonna be so bad. So someone said 331 on here. I'm not gonna look when it. People actually were guessing it wrong. It's very offensive when I guess it and everyone in the chat knows the answer. Okay, how old was Moses when he died?
My turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna say how old he dies on Mount Nebo, overlooking the Promised Land. I've been to the place of his death. Is it 140? Am I close? Am I in the ballpark? 140?
You say 140? It's like I want the opportunity.
Like over under?
It's it's closest without going over. So I want the opportunity to beat you, even though you're probably right. It's probably like literally 140 or slightly higher. So I'm like, but I want the opportunity to beat you so much. I'm going to say 70, such that if it's 139, I win.
Okay.
I say 70.
Okay.
120, let's go! Let's go! All right. Oh, yeah, baby. We're back. Okay. The shortest verse in the Bible consists of 2 words. What are those words? And what book is it found in? 2 possible points. Okay, the verse is Jesus wept. So I at least get my 1 point. And it's found in, gosh, I don't know what gospel it's found in. This is not just to be an excuse, but, because Catholics tend to read the Bible liturgically, in like a 1 to 3 year cycle. Like, I don't know. Is it in, I don't know, Luke? What do you think? What do you say?
Well, we need to push back on Professor Jacob a little bit. Are we talking in the English Bible or the Greek New Testament? Because there's actually a shorter verse in the Greek New Testament.
What's the shorter?
I'm going to go. I can answer his question, but rejoice always in the Greek. There's 138,000 words in the Greek New Testament, and so rejoice always in Philippians is technically the shortest verse in the Greek New Testament, which the New Testament books that we share were written in. But in the English translation, Jesus wept. I'm going with Matthew's gospel on that one.
You say Matthew, okay. And I was about to say all that stuff about the Philippians and everything. You took the words out of my mouth. Jesus wept. You know what's weird? John 11:35.
John.
Wow, I'm so glad that you got that wrong. So we're tied right now. Now I almost want the equipment to break now so that I can say, well, we tied. You tied.
Messed me up on the English.
Yeah.
You messed me up on the English translation.
All right, what is the only book in the Bible that does not specifically mention God by name? Your turn or my turn? Your turn. And I don't even mean this just to poke and prod. This is for Professor Jacob. Are we talking about the Protestant Bible with 66 books, or are we talking about 73 books?
Jacob is on a rendezvous with destiny, and so it's Ben Davies here. But this is just the real Bible, man.
Yeah, the real Bible.
Yeah, this is included in yours as well.
Okay.
Now, can I give you a hint, Michael? Can I give you a lifeline hint?
Yes, please do.
Okay, this is the one book that is also not included in the Dead Sea Scrolls. In the Dead Sea Scrolls that we've recovered from Qumran, this is the one book that is not there. So that's a huge hint for you because it doesn't mention the divine name.
If I were educated, Jeremiah, that would be a huge hint.
Okay.
If I were knowledgeable and literate, that would be helpful to me. I appreciate your presuming that about me incorrectly. I don't. Is it? So it's not a deuterocanonical. It's not. It's. I'm gonna say Ecclesiastes. I don't know.
Okay, it's Old Testament, and it's going to be the book of Esther, which never mentions the name of God.
Esther. Do I get credit because I started with an E? I picked Ecclesiastes.
Yes, you do.
Do I get any credit? Do I get partial credit? It's the book of Esther. Wow. Okay. All right. Who was the only non-Jew referenced as anointed one in the Hebrew Bible?
Ooh. The only non-Jew, well, that would be Melchizedek.
He was so confident, I'm going to say Melchizedek.
King of Salem.
I can't believe you would mislead me like that, Jeremiah. It is apparently Cyrus the Great. Apparently, now look, I don't know.
Okay.
This might be some sort of Semitic subversion by Professor Jacob.
I think Professor Jacob needs help on this one. I think it might be Melchizedek too.
I've said it for years. Okay.
King of Salem.
Well, as long as you didn't get it right and I got it wrong, I don't even care. Okay. When Joseph was in prison in Egypt, he was with two other prisoners whose dreams he interpreted. What were the occupations of the two prisoners? 2 points possible. Oh man, I don't know. Do you remember? Look at him smiling. Look at it. He was also not Jewish. Yeah, okay. Jacob's,
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, frequently wrong, but never in doubt.
Thank you, Professor Davies.
I don't know. A barber and a farmer. That's what I say. A barber and a farmer. Did I get them both right? A barber. He was trimming the sideburns of the pharaoh.
All right.
What's the answer?
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to go because I try to read the picture Bible to my boys every night, so they would be ashamed of me if I got this wrong. I'm going to go the two occupations when Joseph is in prison would be the baker and the cupbearer of the king.
Yes. Do you know actually how I first
one of them doesn't
that?
make it.
Yeah, right. I know. Do you know the reason? This is kind of embarrassing. I'm telling on myself because when I was a kid, I was in a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Even before, I think that was even before I read the book of Genesis in full for the first time. Okay. Cupbearer and baker. Okay. I got the B right. B-A.
That's
Do
right.
I get partial credit for that? Right now, go to CatholicMatch.com. You know what gives me hope, even when our culture seems to be spiraling at times? Faith-filled families raising kids who can actually turn things around. But here's the thing. That cannot happen if faithful Catholics are not getting married and having babies. I keep hearing from young people about how difficult it is to find other serious Catholics to date. You know, even sometimes they show up to the traditional Latin Mass where the odds are good, but the goods are odd. Well, look, there's no magical solution out there, but I have become acquainted with the team at CatholicMatch.com. And I can say they're doing something different. They're focused on sacramental marriage, not hookups, not the endless swiping, not the commoditization of human beings, actual marriage. They're the largest and most trusted Catholic dating app out there, and they built real tools to help people make meaningful connections. Their profiles go deep into what actually matters, your faith, where you stand on the important stuff, liturgical preference. Did I just mention the traditional Latin Mass? Good thing to you can fill it out in there. Plus, they offer live events for premium members so you can connect in person, not just through a screen. It's really important. We live in modernity. The apps dominate dating. You don't need to be a prisoner to the bad apps. You can go and use this technology to your advantage. If you are looking, or if you tried before and gave up, do not. God's providence might just surprise you. Download the app or head to CatholicMatch.com and find your forever. Who was Moses' sister? You're up.
Miriam, Song of the Sea, right?
I'm going to say Miriam because that's what Jeremiah said. The answer is Miriam. That's pretty good. Okay. Who was Moses' brother? Wasn't...
This is too easy.
Yeah,
is
wasn't
this from
Bob.
Professor Jacob?
Yeah, is that... Was it... Wait, am I...
Gary.
Is this like really easy? I'm overthinking. It's like the easiest question that I could possibly answer.
You're totally... Can I give you another hint? Remember they
Yes.
held up his arms. Remember who were the two men that held up his arms, and as long as Moses' arms were being held up, they had victory in battle. Remember that? Such and such and such and such held up his arms in battle.
I remember his
that help
arms
at all?
being held up. Is it like, is this an answer that is obvious? Like, is it one of the most famous people in the Bible?
Trying to think. Yes.
Is his name also a woman's name?
I mean, no. It is not a gender-neutral name, thank God.
I'm going to
You want
say
me to
Bob.
tell you the name of the
I'm gonna
other
say-
guy?
No, it's only going to prolong my torture. I say Bob. What say you?
Okay. I'm going to say Aaron.
No, hey, that's BS. You said it's not a... I said, is it also a woman's name? Because I was going to say Aaron. And you said it's not. Aaron is a woman's name. E-R-I.
Well-
I want my point for Aaron. Give me my point for Aaron.
Gosh.
He fooled me. That was
I was
deceit.
thinking about how it was spelled.
Yeah, I want my
this
point.
is not
Give me
a
my
disqualification.
point. I want my point for that. It's outrageous. I should have had more confidence in one of the most famous
I'm
figures
thinking in the
Bible.
Hebrew, Aaron. No woman was named Aaron in the
This is
Hebrew,
outrageous.
I can assure
This
you.
is now, look at this kind of deceit and fraud. What city's walls fell after the Israelites marched around it for 7 days? This is yours.
I've been there. It's actually the oldest city in the world, and this would be none other than Jericho.
Who fit the battle of it? This is a bonus point. Who fit the battle of Jericho?
Who fit the battle?
Who fit the battle of Jericho? To quote some of my wonderful black Protestant brothers singing hymns.
I'm not sure what that means.
Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Am I going to get canceled
Well, yes,
for
I
my
know Joshua.
African American
I'm not
vernacular?
used to the slang. I'm sorry.
Do you not know? That's a great Baptist hymn. That's a great one. Josh fit the battle of Jericho. All right, I'm going to be canceled for even singing it. In Revelation, what color is the horse representing death?
You mean the apocalypse?
Yes. I said that the other day to someone. I was like in the book of the Apocalypse, and looked.
In
Maybe
the
it was
Greek
Mr.
New
Davies. Looked at me like I was
Testament,
crazy.
It's the apocalypse.
Yeah. Yep,
No, it's
I
the
know.
apocalypse in Greek. The horse is white.
I'm glad you said that because I was supposed to answer that one first, but I wanted you to answer for me because you know more. I think we get credit for this Is pale or ashen? I think we get credit for that, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Actually, White Horse was like the first one with the crown, so I don't know if either one of you got that.
we might. Okay, all right.
pale.
Okay, ready? Which prophet was taken captive to Babylon as a young man and interpreted dreams for the king? Is it it's Jeremiah's.
You can go to the museum in Berlin, Germany, the Pergamum Museum, and you can walk through the beautiful purple Ishtar gate that this prophet would have walked through when he was taken captive, likely at 14, 15, 16. One of my favorite verses in all the Old Testament, in Daniel 1 verse 8, that Daniel purposed in his heart to serve the Lord as he walked through those horrible gates of Babylon. It's Daniel. Has to be.
I did not know any of that, or even, I don't know really anything about Germany. But I did know the Daniel part. I say Daniel. It is Daniel. Okay. Which prophet's name means salvation? This is so brutal. Is it? It's my turn, right? I'm going up against a guy who knows like old languages. I barely have Latin.
You have Latin very well.
You're too kind. Ite vero, salve. Isaiah? No, it's not. What is it?
I'm gonna go with Hosea.
Hosea. It's Hosea. Do I get credit for Zaya? Do I get half credit for the Zaya? Okay. What we're knowing is
Remember what they said, Michael. Remember what they said? Hosanna, Hosanna, he who comes in the name. That means our God saves. That's too easy. When they saw Jesus, they said Hosanna.
But I thought that's like his sister, Hosanna. It's Hosanna. You know. Okay. What were Noah's 3 sons' names? You're up. This is like that's a pretty easy one.
Is that Ham, Shem, and Japheth? Am I right on that?
I believe you are. I believe that's my answer as well. Yes. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You can't name a kid Ham.
You have a lot
anymore.
of my answers.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. It's weird that you can't name a kid Ham anymore. Where was the wedding that Jesus turned water into wine? I would say
his first miracle.
No, let me try to. If unfortunately Jeremiah does know all the answers, but I wish I could fake him out a little bit. You know, be like, I don't even know how to do it. It's Cana.
He said, "My time has not come yet." To his mom.
Yes. Yeah, it's Cana.
Got it.
It's Cana. Okay. All right. I got one. I actually got 2 easy ones because of the Aaron one. But, all right. How many total commandments are there in the Torah? This is in the Jewish version, not the fulfilled version. Well, how many commandments are there in the Torah? Oh, it's yours.
Late Second Temple Judaism. Jesus is approached by the nomikos, the grammatus in Greek, and they say, "Teacher, what is the greatest command?" And they had this many to choose from. They were trying to trap Jesus, and he responds with the great commandment, Matthew 22:37. He says, "Love God with your heart, soul, and mind." Only how Jesus can. He messianizes Shema. There were 613 commands to choose from.
Okay, now he said it so confidently. Because it's closest to that going over, I want to say there's 11. Because then if it's 612, then I win. But he said it so confidently, I want to say he's right. I go with his answer. And the answer is 613. I'm glad I did not even say 612 and a half. Okay, now there's one bonus question. Professor Jacob writes,
Good.
DEI final question. How old was Aisha when Muhammad married her? It is 9, right? I think the answer is 9. What's your answer?
I'm gonna go with 11.
11. Okay, so 9/11. Yikes, man, that's crazy. Wow, we actually both got it wrong, though I got it more right. She was 6, and then he waited until she was 9 to sleep with her, as Professor Jacob writes. What a nice guy. You're gonna give me fatwa with this. Don't. I knew 9 was in there. Do I get half credit for that at all? No, I think I got beaten by Jeremiah. Is that right?
I'm almost glad we both don't know the answer to that.
I know. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm not. Because then you got to pick Shiite or Sunni or Wahhabi. I don't know. It's too much. Jeremiah, I know we have this excellent book right here that everyone should order. The Peace of God Bible. Look at this. Very nice, lovely. I mean, one can certainly speak to the content, but also just a lovely edition of the Bible to have. Tell us a little bit about it before I let you go.
Absolutely. Michael, that's so kind of you. And that's the one I actually personalized to you. I took 4 years of my life to study the word shalom. There's 651 occurrences of the word peace in the Bible. I know that because I counted every single one. And I wrote 126,000 words tracing every single place where shalom, peace, shows up. It's fascinating where in the Bible it shows up. It's fascinating that it's God's will for every follower of Jesus to walk in his peace. It's not some kind of spiritual gift that only Delta Force Christians like you have, Michael, but every one of us need to have the peace of God. And so there's daily devotionals, all the book introductions, all the notes are how to help you walk in the peace of God. And it's a message we need now more than ever. So thank you for asking me.
So it's so true, too, because look, I catch myself with this, too, and I'm a pretty placid guy. But we're in a culture that is given to anxiety, and we're on stimulants all the time, and coffee and nicotine, and our phones are probably the biggest stimulant of all. And people are just anxious, and so it's always important to connect oneself to the peace of God. But now it seems particularly urgent. Anyway, it's available now, out from Thomas Nelson, great publisher. And what else are you working? You're always working on like 100 different things.
Well, thanks to our conversation that we had a few months ago on the top discoveries about Jesus, my next book is the Jesus Discoveries. And I've just finished it. It's the top 10 discoveries that bring us face to face with Jesus. And the book isn't even out yet. It's already making global headlines just because so many people are unaware that unlike all these other fake religions, Christianity puts itself to a historical evidential test. And what's cool about knowing about these discoveries is they bring us face to face with Jesus. They actually build us. And also I'm acquiring, by the way, from Zurich right now, a gold Tiberius coin. Do you remember, Michael, when Jesus said, give unto Caesar that which is Caesar, give God your life? I'm acquiring that coin right now. So I'm continuing to build my collection. So next time I come back, I'll bring more artifacts.
That is cool. I have your statue of the man from the shroud. I have it in my office, a nice little private place. Okay, Jeremiah, wonderful to be with you. As always, thank you for coming in. Thank you to all of you. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm Michael Knowles. It's The Michael Knowles Show.